Hello, 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 Aquarius. It is your girl Aquame, and I am here to do your 2024 closing remarks, recap of the year, see where you're at right now, see where you're going in 2025. Okay, so if you don't know, I'm an Aquarius too, so Aqua Gang, we in this building together. All right, we are going to look at the year that we have had and see what's coming next. So hit the like button, subscribe to the channel. If you want to join me in January on the 18th, we will be doing a tarot masterclass, me and Saturn's daughter 47, Paris Williams. It'll be great. You can learn all you need to know about the major arcanas. If you don't know anything about it, if you do know something about it, come join us. It'll be fun. The link is in the description box. And if you want to reach me in any sort of way, just contact me, okay? It's down there as well in the description. But let's get this started, Aquarius. This is for my aquas. We're going to call in our angels, our ancestors, our guardians, our guides, our higher selves, okay? We are here in alignment with the universe, and God is always and forever with us. So let's look at this. Let's see what we get today for the Aquarius out there, my fellow aquas. Let me fix my little station. It's a little messy over there. All right. Aqua, aqua, aqua. What do we got going on? What do we got going on? What was the year like for 2024? What are the closing remarks that we need for the year? Thank you. Nice. Wow. Never ending story. Okay. Okay, Aquarius, you had a lot of moments. I'm hearing silent battles. That's what I'm hearing right there. Never ending story, silent battles. Things you had to go through or things you went through alone on your own without telling people, without, maybe even seeking out more assistance in some sort of way. But this never ending story, there's something here that you had to, overcome and conquer. It was very tough for you, but I definitely am getting that because it's the number 37. It's a putting the end to something. It's the same thing with Capricorn, the energy of cycles ending and cycles beginning, right? But this never ending story is almost like going through something more than once, right? Having to relive something, having to go through something again because you haven't quite learned the lesson that you were meant to learn. You've learned part of the lesson in the past. And this year you had to learn the next part of that lesson in whatever this thing is, right? Whatever things that arose this year for you. It could have been multiple different things, and that's not one thing. Because a never-ending story is like you're reading the same story over and over. You're at the next chapter, and it's like, damn, the story isn't over yet? What else can happen in this story, right? What else can happen with this? I thought I was over and done with it. But it's things you had to go through again. And that's okay because the eights are, when you look at an eight, it loops. It has the top loop and the bottom loop. So the ups and the downs of life. That was the year of 2024 was an eight. Okay, so it's something about that loop that you had to go through the cycle again of something, but it's like the story wasn't completely done because you needed to learn more. There was something else you had to go through. Maybe not with the same energies or the same person or the same exact situations, but there were things you had to go through again to learn more lessons. Right now, you have the number 7 here to the sea. This card is talking about being open and receptive, right? You're in a very emotional state. You're very vulnerable at this moment, right? I feel like you're almost at a state of feeling like you don't want to see what's in the past and you don't want to see what's in the future. You want to see what's right now. But she has a binoculars that point to the back, and she has a compass that points to the front. So there's something like you don't want to look in the past and you don't want to look in the future. You're just trying to figure it out right here in this moment. Right? You're trying to see, okay, what can I do right now to fix what I have going on right now, to better myself right now, right? I'm not worried about the past. I'm not worried about the future. I'm worried about the moment that I'm in and where I'm being, guided toward. I just heard the future is more important than the past. Okay, so the future is more important than the past. Go the distance. I feel like, who had this? Sagittarius or Capricorn? I'm not sure. Somebody had this sign. But all of the cards have been blending, and I'm shuffling the cards, I guarantee you. The message in the bottle, it gives me the same energy with this card. So it's like along this journey of you being in the moment, of you trying to seek the answers and find the solutions and, just go with the flow of things, you find what it is that you need. It does come up in your view, right? It may not be completely clear, because I feel like this message in the bottle could be like something that's cryptic or something that's like not fully understood when it first is comes into your energy, but it's going with the flow of something here and going the distance with it so that you ensure the end result, that you ensure that you get what it is that you deserve and that you're, meant to have. Okay. Hello, hello, hello. How are you? Yes, this is resonating for you. Thank you. Because it's resonating for me. I'm an Aquarius too, so I get it, guys. I'm an Aqua gang here. Put those Aqua signs in the chat if you're in here and you resonating with this. Let me know. This had to do with money, and this had to do with your career, your livelihood. That was what was important to you. But this never-ending story. I'm recording, baby. All right, so this is what was important. It was your security, your foundation, your path, like the financial health here. This card talks about a lot. It talks about like everything that makes you secure, makes you feel sturdy, makes you feel like you can actually move forward, right? So it's like dealing with those things and improving upon those things, right? Not allowing things to fall to the wayside. I just heard too with the financial health. The financial health card, the tree is like zigzagging. It's going in many different paths, right? It's not going straight up. So your path was never meant to be a straightforward path. It was meant for you to go to the left and the right and learn whatever lessons you needed to learn. The never ending story is because you thought your path was supposed to go straight and it wasn't. It was supposed to twist and turn and you learned the lessons you needed to learn and move on. Okay? Aquarius. I get it, believe me. All right. Let me see. What do we have with this to the sea energy, number 7? And number 7 is the energy of lessons, right? It's the energy of learning. It's the energy of enduring something and figuring out things. Wow. The whole time I'm sitting here, I have the Kipper deck. I don't really use this deck, but the number 7 card is here. All right. It says message. So there's something about the number 7. Like you were, I can't make it up. The next card here is 7 as well with the 16. Okay. Thoughts. You had a lot of hits and a lot of, wow, this is crazy, Aquarius. This is even happening like this because I wasn't going to even use these cards. But these 2 7s here, you have another 7 here. This was all about the lessons you had to learn. I just heard a falling from grace. I don't know what that's supposed to mean for you, but you having to come to a realization. The falling from grace is when you come to some sort of epiphany of self, right? You realize where you actually are versus kind of the delusion that you left yourself in, or you felt you were, you wanted to be in, but you weren't quite there yet. Commitment. So to the sea with commitment, I like that energy because this is about trusting divine help, divine order, your universal order of things, right? You can't force anything but to the sea. The sea is going to flow. The ocean is going to flow how it needs to flow. It's going to do what it needs to do. It's going to, sometimes it's going to speed up. Sometimes it's going to slow down. But this is still staying committed throughout the whole entire process. Okay? Thank you for the subscription. Thank you for the like, my dear. I can't see your name, but thank you. Okay? All right, let me see. Oh, there we go. The reconciliation. And go the distance. This is going into 2025. You're coming back. You are already coming back into form with yourself. But this here is you getting fully back into form with yourself. Your dark side, your light side, your feminine, your masculine. This is you holding on to yourself and moving forward. We'll go the distance. Trusting in yourself. Trusting in your powers. Trusting in that energy of just trust. Hope, faith, trust, all of that energy with reconciliation. There may be some people, wow, new beginnings is at the bottom. I love it. But there's this energy of like even people that you once knew or situations that you dealt with that you're going to have a new understanding with it, a new reconciliation with it. You're not going to feel the same way about it, right? A better way of handling these situations so that you're not feeling disconnected. All right, these two women are holding hands here. So you're not feeling disconnected. And now you actually feel like in 2025, you can go the distance. Let's get this energy here with the tarot. Let's clarify. This is beautiful, and I love it. All right, Aquarius. Let's see. The Page of Pentacles, the learner, the one that needs to be educated, the one that needs to go through the learning process, that actually is a little hard-headed, right? The earth sign energy can be a little stubborn. But that Page of Pentacles is you being stubborn to things at times and you having to learn lessons from the first stage instead of progressing, right? And learning from like the 10th stage versus the first stage. But that's the times that, that never ending story. We're like, I don't really care about that. But it's in all reality, we know it's something we need to learn or go through or, grow through. All right, let's, too many, calm down. You have the King of Swords. That's your energy there, Aquarius. I do love it because at the end of the day with this Page of Pentacles and the King of Swords, again, you're being open to learning. So even though you had to go through things again, this was about you being open to going through those things again and actually learning the proper way, learning the proper method, learning the proper steps and not always feeling like you have the right answer, right? But actually receiving the right answer and going ahead forth with that information. The Nine of Pentacles is here. You had to learn to be independent. You had to learn to be not reliant on others. Aquarius energy is very independent, but I feel like there is a level of still, I don't care who you are, you have a level of dependency. And you had to learn how to stand on your own 2 feet, but you also had to learn when you weren't sturdy on your own 2 feet. Okay? With that Page of Pentacles. This was all about learning this year. A lot of phases of learning again. Relearning a problem, relearning a situation, relearning yourself in some sort of way. You have the Page of Cups with the Temperance card this year. You took your time though. You didn't beat yourself up. As much as you had to endure and go through and realize and all of that, I feel like you still loved on yourself. You allowed yourself to feel like, you know what, I know I'm going through this again and I'm going to look at it in a new way. I'm not going to have the same outlook. I'm not going to attempt to do things the same way. I'm not going to be closed-minded. I'm going to be more open-minded, more open-hearted, more open to the discovery, more open to the wonders of the world, and not feeling like you may have all the answers. Okay, that's too many, but the Four of Pentacles is here. So the Four of Pentacles is about what you're carrying, what you're holding on to. Okay, your baggage. But the Four of Pentacles is also about readjusting so that you're not carrying what you don't need to. Yeah, because the Knight of Wands wants to travel lightly. He doesn't want to travel with a bunch of baggage and heaviness on his back with this Four of Pentacles, right? So the Temperance energy this year is about letting go. It's about reformulating things. Again, relearning things to do things in a better way, so that you are traveling lightly. I keep hearing bag lady. So all the baggage, right? Man or woman, we all carry baggage. All right, let's move on to the right now. The right now says the Four. Ooh, you had a very good mindset. Your mind is strong. The Two of Swords and the Four of Swords. Your mind is strong. You feel really good right now. You don't feel like things are out of order. You feel like you have a hold on things right now. Like you don't have all the answers. Everything is not completely clear. But with the Committed card and To the Sea, let me show you. The To the Sea energy, you're feeling very good, right? You're feeling very comfortable. Like you know that you've made the right choices. Like you went through the things you needed to go through. And you're feeling very trusting right now. And very hopeful. Yeah, you got the Lovers. Feeling very hopeful right now. Let me cover them up. But feeling hopeful, feeling that energy of commitment again. Staying the course of something and not running or not, neglecting or not reverting back even. Thank you. You have the Ten of Swords. The Ten of Wands, excuse me. I like this energy because this is a very determined energy to complete something or to keep something together, but in a very healthy way. Carrying what's needed. No more confusion this year. This came out in reverse with the Seven of Cups. You don't feel, I don't feel like this energy of confusion. Like I feel like you've actually decided on something. The Two of Swords. You made some sort of decision. You're happy with your decision. You're going through with it. You're enduring what you have to endure. And you know at the end of the day, you're going to succeed on the other side. You're not in this energy of feeling like, well, what if it doesn't work? What if it doesn't happen? What if, you're feeling like more so, yeah, I can't make it fucking up. The Fool and the World. You're feeling like, I got this. I got it from the beginning all the way to the end. And you're not like, yeah, you're not confused anymore. You see the path forward. You know what you have to do. This never-ending story is like tired and old. It doesn't need to be learned anymore. Move on. Go on to the next phase. The Six of Cups is in the background. Goodbye. That's what I just heard. But the Six of Cups also talks about friendships and family and harmony. So what are you creating harmony with? What is a true friend to you? What is, worth fighting for, worth being emotionally invested in? The Strength with the Nine of Swords. I feel like somebody's getting some strong dreams right now, or some very strong intuition that's pulling them in a very particular direction, especially with this Strength card and this go the distance. That same cat energy is here of going where you want to go and not doing, cats don't do what their owners tell them to do. Not to say that you're owned by anybody, but you know what I mean. It's like, I'm going to do it how I want to do it, but you can't be afraid when you do it the way that you want to do it, Aquarius. Don't be afraid to do it the way you want to do it. Just do it. The people that need to come toward you will gravitate toward you. The Magician. Right? The Magician doesn't care if everybody sees his trick. He just needs the people that's going to believe in him to see his trick. Right? That's what I get here. So 2025, that's what this is about. You have a support system around you, and don't be afraid to reach out to that support system. This Eight of Swords keeps coming out for like all the signs, and I get it because we all have some fears that we will forever probably go through, right? It's part of the journey here on earth is to go through those things that are scary, but learn the lessons. Another 7, right? Learn the lessons along the way. Learn what not to do. I just heard this the other day. Albert Einstein, or I don't know, maybe it was somebody else. I actually think it was like Benjamin Banneker. I don't know. But the important part was they were asked why they kept trying something over and over and they kept failing. They said that, hey, I didn't fail. I just learned all the ways not to do it. You're learning all the ways not to do it and how to be better each time. It's okay if you have to go through things more than once. It's okay that the story sometimes happens again. The Hierophant is here. It's just the lessons of life. It's just the lessons we go through. And once you know that it's a test, once you know that it's a lesson, it'll be easier to pass it because you're not going to have the same reactions, right? You're not going to land in the same spots anymore. You're going to do it differently. You have the blank canvas to start over every day. You have that choice to start over. You don't have to endure the same things over and over. Okay. Aquarius, let's see what we get here. Thank you. Let me get 2 more cards for my Aquas. Aqua gang. Ah, I love it. One more. You see, Aquarius? Y'all just be stubborn. Y'all picky. I'm an Aquarius. I'm picky. I get it. All right. Let It Be is the first card here. I love that energy because whatever is, it's going to be. But whatever you want can be too. Okay? So allow it to be that. Allow it to be good. Allow it to be excellent. Allow it to be great. Allow yourself. It's okay. If you need to solve a problem, ask yourself, what is the simplest way to proceed? When you call forth the simplest path, it appears, and vice versa. Okay? So think on the positive side, not the negative side, and allow the positive to be. So this card says stay true. My lighting is crazy, but this card says stay true. All right? The need for validation from others is an illusion, Aquarius. You are not responsible for how others perceive you, but it is your responsibility to stay true to yourself. Okay? Who cares about anybody else? Worry about you. Worry about the things that are most important to you, that you actually have to care about, that you actually are responsible for. Ah, I love this. It says spark of life. Okay? You are that spark of life. You give yourself the spark. You don't need nobody else to spark you up. Okay? All right, Sparky? Don't sink into hopelessness and despair. For in your lives, start that over. Hold on one second. Don't sink into hopelessness and despair. For in you lives a spark of life that is undefined and unbeatable. You can overcome everything your destiny depends upon. Don't sink into the hopelessness and despair, for in your life a spark of for in your lives a spark of life that is undefeated and unbeatable. You can overcome everything your destiny depends upon. I don't even know if that made sense, but it made sense to me. I feel like sometimes they write these cards and it'd be a whole bunch of errors, but that's another story for another day. Aquarius, I love you dearly. If this resonated for you, please hit the like button, subscribe to the channel. I will be back with your 2025 yearly review, moving forward, a more in-depth, detailed look at what's happening for you. I love you guys. Bye.